So here we are. So I just kind of pulled up. So I'm just gonna I just put my phone on the charger here. So we're gonna do like because now it's charged. Now you're seeing a different screen now. So now all of a sudden you're seeing Apple CarPlay. So this is what you get with now this is like the Google Map. So this is what you get basically with an Apple iPhone. Android Auto doesn't give you this for 2020. So and then over here, if I press that, then you see all your apps. So your phone, anything that you normally see on the reviews, my Spotify, and we might even play some Spotify. Waze, that's one of my favorite. I'm actually going to use Waze. See, and it just kind of shows you where we are. And then if you're going to play Spotify, which is what I use, see all my music here. And then if you press the little button right here, and okay, and then I'm gonna play that song now. Just for the speaker quality, you're gonna see a big difference. Okay, so with the Apple CarPlay, the speaker quality is a little bit better for those who decide to purchase this used compared to the Bluetooth. There's more life into it, so it's not bad. And then I can access my messages and everything on here. I use WhatsApp a lot. So if I get a message from like WhatsApp, I'm just going to use it for, see? So if I get messages from this thing here, I just let Siri read the message for me. And then I tell it what to type, and then it sends. So that's one cool thing about this right here. So while we are here, we're going to do city driving. Just see how it feels like. Okay, so ready? So now we're just gonna move now. Then we'll turn that off. Just make sure you watch for traffic, guys. You never know. Yeah, see, a little bit of running here and there. So city driving with the traffic lights, you're just gonna see. Okay. All right. So city driving, just like any other vehicle, no 0 to 60. We're just taking it easy, just going with the flow of traffic. So if one were to purchase this vehicle, if you are late for work, I suggest you leave early. Because it's not like a Ferrari. So give yourself some time when you leave for work. But yeah, city driving, the best I got, 30 miles per gallon, or about 8 to 9 liters per 100 kilometers, especially in winter time. And that's on a bad day. But on a good day, I can get up to like 7 in winter time. But then in summer, I can get, as you can see, lower. I mean, those numbers that you just saw on the highway, I can get even lower. And if I go on back roads like this when there's no traffic, I've gone as far as 4.5 liters per 100 kilometers an hour. So you don't really need a hybrid per se. But if people were to ask me, okay, which Toyota Corolla can I buy? Right now I would probably say get the hybrid. Now, why I'm saying get the hybrid is because the hybrid, they've been in the game for so long. Now, it's okay if you get the 2-liter for the gas, but just remember with the 2-liter, everything comes with like all electronics. So that means it's more to replace. But the 2-liter has the physical first gear that people talk about. And that one has more horsepower. So instead of 139 horses with this one, the 2-liter comes with 169 horses. So for city driving, like right now, it's negligible. Maybe you might see the difference when you go on the highway. And right now, you're seeing the Apple CarPlay. Now in here, this little spot here for the USB-C, that's like the fast charger. So for those who like to charge their phones quicker, this is the spot to use right here. So just so you know. And for those, I know this one doesn't have the USB-C at the back. I always put the so I have this oh shit, where is it? There's a plug that I got. Anyway, I'll show you another time, but it's like a smoke charge, but then it has like USB-C on it. So I have two spots, so I don't know even where it is. But here we are, still doing the city driving, and right now it's like almost 8 o'clock. All that traffic. So this is the typical, you know, time at the city that I'm at. So yeah, so city driving is not too crazy, and that's about it, I think, for the city driving. Nothing much to show. Okay, and while we are here though, even though I had mentioned that there was nothing much to say, but when it comes to insulation in this vehicle, you don't really hear too much noise. So one, it has to do with the tires that I have on, the 16-inch tires. If I had the 18-inch tires like the SE, you will hear more road noise. But with this one, you don't even really hear the road noise. And everything is so carpeted underneath, you don't even really see a thing. So yeah. And outside noise, you don't really hear it at all. Everything is just so quiet in here. So I know people always ask if this vehicle has any rattles. While I was driving on the highway, you don't even hear any rattling noise because of the build quality. I don't know what they did with the 2023 model and above. I know this was after COVID, so I don't know what the building quality is like now. So for those who have the 2023 models and upwards, I mean, you can leave in the comment section how it is. Yeah, so when it's Apple CarPlay, that's all you get. There's nothing much in here. Oh, and then for the music, now that I'm in Apple CarPlay, I can also hit sync. See? And then press next song. If I want to go back, remember I was talking about the physical button? See? Yeah. So that's why I like physical buttons. So now in 2025, yeah, this little thing might look cheap, but it's the functionality that I like about it. So yeah, so that's what it will look like. Now for those with Android phone, it will show like Scout GPS, but that navigation for Scout GPS was discontinued in 2022, but some people may still have it now. But personally though, I wouldn't use it. So if you have like an Android phone or Apple CarPlay, so if you buy a 2021, you can actually do it in Android Auto, which I think is cool. But if you have your iPhone, you're set. So I would prefer to use the Apple CarPlay if I'm on long trips. Now for someone who doesn't drive or who doesn't do like long distance commute, who just goes to work and forth, you might be okay without Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. So you don't really need that. But the only time I use this setup here is when I go on like long trips, places that I've never been. That's the only time I'll use this. But if I'm going to work, I don't really use that, if I'm being honest with you. See, and the braking power for this thing is great. It responds instantly. Now as far as the vehicle itself, all I did was regular maintenance. So I did not, so regular maintenance, I'm talking about oil changes, tires, just think of regular maintenance. So there are no parts that I've replaced in this vehicle. Now other reviews that I've watched, some people tell you, okay, we had a problem with this, or this happened, or this happened. But with this vehicle, nothing at all. And then here we go. Now we're going again. And you see how quiet it is from start to go. You don't even hear the engine noise. It's just nice and quiet. I mean, you might hear a little bit, but it's not loud or intrusive. And then off you go.